The man suddenly found two strangers blocking his path in the post-apocalyptic world. He became highly alert, his instincts telling him these two were no good.
You armed?
No!
Yes, we are.
However, Alan felt something was off. He planned to take the first move and deal with them, but Ella stopped him.
They said they're not armed.
They're lying.
You're lying.
The tension grew as both sides were at a standstill. No one dared to take a step forward. Ella suggested they all calm down and asked them to raise their hands to show goodwill.
You already said we don't have any weapons!
And neither do we!
Oh, either way, could we just give it a try? Please?
Ella raised her hands first, signaling peace. The others followed suit, and they cautiously moved forward. But unexpectedly, as their gazes met, one of the women saw the gear on Ella's hands and showed a sinister grin. Alan used his precise shooting to take out the two enemies. Only then did Ella realize her good intentions almost got her killed. It turned out that they were members of the Demon Gang, and in this post-apocalyptic world, they survived by eating human flesh. Meanwhile, Alan had been injured in the arm during the fight, and blood was pouring out. To avoid encountering the Demon Gang again, they had to leave quickly. However, not long after they left, Alan's wound wouldn't stop bleeding. Blood was flowing uncontrollably, and his life was slipping away. Then Ella finally discovered an abandoned research facility. Hoping to find some medicine to stop Alan's bleeding, Alan hurried inside the dark building to search for medicine, but the doors slammed shut, and he fell into a bottomless pit. When he woke up, he found himself in an underground world. To his surprise, this was a shelter covered by nuclear radiation. Alan's wound was treated, and the people in the shelter gave them food they had never seen before. But the more comfortable the environment became, the more uneasy Alan felt. He had a creeping sense that something was hidden here. Ella tried to comfort him, but just then, the shelter's overseer came over. His face was terrifying, with only one eye between his eyebrows, located above the nose. At that moment, Ella and Alan realized they had come to a shelter for mutants. Everyone here was hiding different body parts, and some people even had deep blue pupils. Then, the overseer offered to take them in, and told Ella that they could go anywhere in the shelter except for the 12th floor. But when Ella asked what was on the 12th floor, the overseer's face darkened, and he warned her not to ask that question again, and to leave his office immediately. Ella's unease grew stronger, and she rushed to find Alan, wanting to leave. But Alan had already adapted to life there, with snacks he'd never seen before, and clean underground water to drink. It felt like paradise. Seeing that Alan had grown fond of the place, Ella decided to venture into the shelter's forbidden area to uncover the secret of the 12th floor herself.